Right, so before I go into this big explanation, I'm just going to hit it out with a nutshell. Some of you will like it, some of you won't like it, but this is going to be the last WWE Mayhem video on the channel. That is it, this is the last one. But for you guys that are going to miss that and might not like that decision, I am moving the content to another channel. Now hear me out, there's a story behind this, why I've made this decision. Hopefully you'll understand when you are put in my shoes. So I'm going to go all the way back to soft launch of the game. Downloaded it off the New Zealand store. I'd seen it popped up on there. I was covering another WWE mobile title at the time. I thought it was a natural progression to try and cover another one or see if there's any interest there. And lo and behold, there was interest there, so I continued making content to the point where Reliance Games had reached out to me. They could see the views I was pulling in and the interest around my videos, and they wanted to kind of create a partnership program with me where they would supply me with in-game resources and currency to kind of get the stuff a little bit faster so I could get the content out faster to hype you guys up to play the game more. It was kind of a mutual relationship, and it benefited everyone. It benefited Reliance Games because it was getting people to play the game more. It was benefiting me because it was giving me content to bring to the channel, and it was benefit the viewers because they get to see this firsthand and be hyped. So everyone was a winner, and that went on for quite a while. Really enjoyed playing the game, really enjoyed making content. Time passed and the community team seemed to have shuffled around a few times to the point where I kind of lost my main point of contact. I had some contact, but it wasn't as full on as it once was, and I wasn't getting the currency and the resources that I was getting beforehand. And because I didn't want to let you, the viewers, down, I decided to just hammer hard with the game and grind away so I could still provide that content, with me filling in the gaps with other content like the stealing signatures and just general playthroughs of the events and talking about updates and stuff. Because let's be honest, the loot case openings is where the main draw of the videos were, but I wanted to kind of create other content around it so I'd enjoy it more. Then I kind of hit a brick wall where the fan base decided that they didn't really want the other videos I was offering. They just wanted loot case openings after loot case openings, and it was just a struggle to keep up with because I wasn't getting the support from Reliance Games and I wasn't being able to have the time to grind away. I was using all my spare time, depriving myself of doing my own things in my own time, depriving me of my other content that I was creating for other Sega games at the time, and really missing out on opportunities with other game companies because of this. So I had to pull the reins back and kind of think, where do I go from here? So I kind of just stuck to the loot case openings, but they were few and far between. They were getting less and less, and people wanted more and more, and I just couldn't do it. So I only thought at that time that it was the right thing to do to just end the content for a bit, take a break, see where we are at as a channel, and decide upon then. So I never made any kind of announcement that I was quitting the game, that I was stopping making content. I just did it and wanted to roll with the content that I was enjoying making and wanted to make. Now, it might have seemed at the time I was ignoring the requests to make more videos, but I wasn't. I was seeing it, I was seeing the passion, but I just wasn't in the right place and not enjoying the game enough to be able to make that content. I just needed the time, and the time finally came after about 1.5 years. Yes, a long time, but I was playing the game casually before the build up to that video returning, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take another hit at this and I'm going to try, but it's going to be more casual. I don't have the relationship with Reliance Games that I had before. I still have the fans, so I'm going to try and take a nice casual approach. And that's what I did. I tried to make videos weekly to a week sometimes of just general stuff. It could have been loot case openings, playthroughs, just whatever I felt like I wanted to cover and something that I would enjoy myself. But this being a mobile game and grinding away and the amount of events that the game offered, again I fell into that hole of where I was just depriving all my other passion projects and declining and ignoring a lot of other offers of stuff I had on the table. Which now brings me to where I am today, where I really want to take the direction of the channel where it clearly shows my passion for the projects that I'm working on. And unfortunately, Mayhem does not fall into that category. If anything, yes, it gets the views and yes, people watch those videos, but it taints the channel from a personal perspective, because that's not what I want the channel to be. It was simply a side thing to begin with, which blew up out of nowhere, and I just kind of rolled with it, and it completely tired me out, completely, to the point where I wanted to take a casual approach, but it just wasn't working here on the channel, and it isn't working here on the channel. So the time is now where the videos will permanently stop on the channel, but I will be uploading videos on a new channel, which is called simply Mayhem with Gen. Nice, simple title, and if you guys want to check out that content, or if you still want that Mayhem content, then I urge you to go subscribe over to that channel, show the love there, and that's where you'll be getting your content from now on. Yes, like I said throughout this video, it may upset a lot of people, but it's really upset me over the past year, to the point where I'm just so lost with my channel that I forgot why I made the channel. So it seemed like the easiest option to just make a new channel for that content instead of moving my passion content over to a new channel. So that's the plan. That's where we are right now. That is what's going to happen. I hope you can join me for that ride, and I hope you guys can stick around on this channel to see all of the awesome content that I have coming very soon. I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you on the flip side.